humming the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail. This is a live shot down by the river first thing this morning from our very own Mark Sassy, who is out there. He's going to be doing some running around and explaining to us why it's so important to stay nice and safe by the river right now. Thank you so much for tuning in to this Friday, May 13th edition of Good Morning Vail. We're excited to have you here, and we're excited for the next hour of program that we have, because we've got a very fun show in store for you, as we're going to be giving you a look at that local weather forecast, giving you a full river report and kind of rundown, and then of course introducing you to some great guests. We've got Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District coming in to chat with us about a great program that they have coming up this Sunday. Then we've got Stephanie Whitmarsh from Simply Massage coming to talk about how you can relax just a little bit during this off season while we still have off season. I'm one of your hosts today, Maddie Evans. I'm here in studio, and we've got the one and only Mark Sassy out running around in the place that he knows and loves the most, down by the river. He is the fly fishing expert, and so hopefully he'll give us a little bit of tips and tricks on what you can do to be safe by the river, but also what you can do to catch fish down by the river. Now, speaking of giving full weather reports, we're actually going to take it over to Mark, who's going to give us a look at that full weather forecast and kind of some updates on the conditions out there right now. Mark, it was a little bit chilly when I was leaving my house this morning. How is it down by the river first thing this morning?
It was 27 degrees, Maddie, when I drove from my house too. I was trying to figure out, how do I layer up on a day like today? It's not wintertime anymore, but it is cool out here first thing. And it's even cooler down by the water. We're going to talk about water temperatures and water levels. Like you said, what we need to do to be safe on the river this time of year. As that snow melts, the rivers get big, dirty, and cold. And you have to be careful down there yourself, not only yourself, but also your pets. Your weather for the day, let me just kind of show you what's happening right now. I'm going to shift a little bit. We have a few high clouds. We have the sun coming up here behind the Westin Hotel, right across from the TV8 studios. River right there, the Eagle River. And our weather for the day, it's going to be a nice one. We're going to see temperatures starting, obviously, 27 first thing this morning, 37 degrees around 8 o'clock with a high of close to 60 degrees. A little breeze today, not quite as breezy as we have seen for the past week. 15 to 20 miles per hour out of the south-southwest. Sunshine all day long. As we look at Vail's hourly forecast, by noon, 53 degrees, 57 by 4 p.m. So that high temperature in Vail, right around 60 degrees, happening probably around 3 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, dropping down to about 52 degrees tonight at 8 o'clock. Tonight, 32 degrees for your low temperature. Clear skies and that sun setting now at 8:12. So we're still continuing as we make our way towards that summer solstice. I-70 drive today, if you're headed down to Denver, 73 degrees. Sunshine down along the Front Range. Vail 59, Avon 63, 66 in Eagle, and bright sunshine all around Eagle County. And that 5-day is going to just replicate what we're seeing over the course of the day today. Saturday and Sunday, temperatures upper 60s, low 70s, all sunny. And then by maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, a slight percentage of maybe some precipitation. Temperatures bumping up into the 70 degrees or maybe a little bit warmer. But that's a look at your 5-day forecast also. This is our Friday edition of Good Morning Vail. I made it down by the river. After the break, I'm going to give you a little bit of information about water temps, how to be safe, how to prepare, and we'll talk a little bit about fishing. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Get up, get ready to start.
Love the Good Morning Vail jingle. We want to hear you sing it. Enter our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest, sponsored by TV8 Vail and always Mountain Time. You could have a chance to win some fabulous prize packages and come perform your version live on Good Morning Vail to a panel of celebrity judges. For more information and all the contest rules, go to tv8vail.com.
Your home in the Rockies has it all.
Hi, it's Max from TV8 Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tv8vail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Vail, our Friday edition. I'm down by the river today, right on the Eagle River in front of the Westin, right across from our TV8 studios. Now, I just want to educate everybody because it's that time of the year. People are starting to think about being near the water. And right now, being near the water is fine as long as you don't spend too much time in that water. What we're looking at is the snow melt. That's why our river levels come up in the spring every year. That is kind of the catalyst for what we look for over the course of the summertime for our river flows, for boating and for fishing. And if we don't have a lot of snow the season before, we have low water flows. And if we get a lot of snow, then we have high water flows. Right now, we're kind of on the front end of our snow melt. It's called a runoff. And runoff usually lasts for the month of May, the first week or two into June. But right now, water temps are dropping significantly. Brought my water thermometer out here today to check the water temp. 36 degrees in the water. So this right here, this water is literally the snow that just melted, very cold. And I think educating people about hypothermia in cold water is really important this time of year. At 36 degrees water temperature, if you were to fall in the water without having any protection, like a dry suit, a wetsuit, anything like that, within about 2 minutes, your limbs will become virtually useless. And then they say within 30 to 45 minutes at that water temperature, survival rates drop significantly. So it doesn't change. I mean, things can't happen. It happens real fast. You can change your body temperature dropping from 95 degrees down to 30 degrees will significantly shut your body down. So it really is important to just be aware of the river. If you're going to go and fish, you could obviously wear waders when you're fishing in the river. You don't need to walk too far into the river. River flows, which basically are the cubic feet per second. A cubic foot is about the size of a basketball. And right now, this river in Avon right here is flowing at about close to 1,200 cubic feet per second. Yesterday, when it got warm, it peaked out at about 1,500 cubic feet per second. I've seen this river before get close to 5,000 cubic feet per second. So it's dirty, as you can see, it's cold, and it's high. So just be careful and use your brains and don't just jump into the river unless you're prepared and you know what you're doing. If you're gonna go fish, you don't need to meander too far out into the river anyways. You can stand on the shoreline or just hop in the water a little bit, but just listen to your body too. And also be careful. A lot of people are into kayaking right now. This is kayak time. This is rafting time as we see these flows bumping up. But most of those people in the boats are wearing dry suits and wetsuits. They know what they're doing. But you got to just be careful. Believe me, it's very, very important. And if you do fall into the river, you want to make sure that you get warmth right away. Drink warm liquids and get your wet clothes off. Try to be in the sunshine and let people know and listen to your body once again. So important. One thing I want to talk about real quick, it's called the 1, 10, and 1 rule. So this is what you think about. There's 3 phases of cold water immersion. The first one is the cold shock. So if you fall into the river, into the water with this cold temperature, your body is automatically going to take an initial deep gasp. That's just what the natural reaction is. And if your head is underwater, that gasp, which is uncontrollable, you'll be gasping in cold water and you'll choke. So you got to make sure you have a life jacket on. Keep your head above the water. The second one is the cold incapacitation, and that is that's the 10 part of the 1-10-1 rule. Over the course of about 10 minutes, you lose mobility with your fingers, your arms, your legs. Any meaningful movement will be out the windows. And then after that, the number one at the end of the 1-10-1 rule is hypothermia, even in icy water. It can take about an hour to become unconscious due to hypothermia. This is cold water, everybody, and it's not to be taken lightly. I think after the break, we're going to talk a little bit more about it, and I want to educate you all about your pets, because your dogs love to come down by the water too. And it's not quite as bad with the water temperatures for the dogs, but the current is. So just be careful out there. I'll give you a quick fishing report too. This is our Friday edition of Good Morning Vail. We're going to be right back with more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
Good morning, Vail.
If you want to learn a lesson in jewelry and fine, precious minerals, well then Lamina is the place to do it. And Elizabeth is the girl to talk to because she has blown my mind before and I think she's about to do it again. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, Maddie. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm always so impressed by the stones in their raw form and then what they turn into as jewelry, and so I'm excited to listen and learn here again.
You know, it's always fun to see the simple raw form and then how much work and how much a transformation happens going into a piece of jewelry as well.
Especially with the colors, because right now some of these colors aren't as vibrant as they would normally be, and then once they're kind of rounded and like taken to the love factory of becoming the precious stones that they are in the shiny form, they look so different.
So stones, depending on how you cut them, it completely changes how they look, and it's usually always in a better way. We also have mineral specimens that are more valuable uncut and left raw, but we also have jewelry that in its natural form is not as beautiful. So they cut it and they set it and you get these beautiful things that you can wear, but you have both sides of it.
All right, so let's start with the really pretty peak on the end and kind of make our way through. The pink is beautiful, and the way it's put into the rose gold looks amazing, but then obviously in the raw form and in that very specific shape, it's so unique.
So crystals grow in this natural shape. This is called beryl. So you have aquamarine and morganite, which you see a blue and a pink. They're actually the same stone, but they have different minerals in them that turn them different colors. So you have iron and manganese. So they're the same, but very, very different. You can even see in this mineral right here, it has both. So it has pink and blue, but the more coveted is the classic dark pink to very peachy to champagne. They're very varied in color. This mineral specimen is beautiful because it's a very, very nice shape and it's an extraordinary size.
It is an extraordinary size, and the pink that it turns into once it's kind of put into the stone and into the setting, it's so beautiful, and it's got such a vibrant color to it. And then, of course, with the rose gold and everything, it looks incredible.
Morganite always looks absolutely fantastic in rose gold.
Yes, and then the blue one with the silver, I mean, that is such a unique piece too, because that blue is just so light and so crisp, and that's such a clean look right there.
Aquamarine is a very ethereal, very light look. It looks good on everybody. And this is all set in 18 karat white gold, and then you have diamonds surrounding it as well.
So that's incredible. And these pieces, I mean, these stones come to life once they're kind of polished and they become this jewelry quality instead of just this incredible mineral.
Exactly. I mean, the transformation from uncut rough mineral to a jeweled piece is a lot of work, and it's very intricate. So when you see both next to each other, you can see the amount of work, and you can really appreciate how it looks from rough to cut.
Something I always find so beautiful and fascinating is the opal, because the opal is such a unique stone, and there are so many colors that go into it, and it's so iridescent no matter what light you're putting it in. And so to see the opal in the stone itself like this is so cool, because sometimes I see opal and I'm like, that can't be real. And right now I'm like, okay, so it is.
Yeah, so opals, yeah, they're an unreal color. They're the true rainbow stone. And a lot of times, yes, you look at an opal and you're like, how is there every single color? And that's like the little silicate and how it forms. You can see these beautiful layers. This is a Australian boulder opal. And opal forms, over millions of years and has really, really cool formation styles. But when you get a big enough stone and you have it cut, that's when you see the true beauty of it. And opals are every color, so it's very hard to find matching ones and very hard to find high quality ones.
Yeah, and opals I always feel like are such a soft stone too, so that it's like impressive to get this out of the stone itself, the full rock, and into a piece of jewelry without wrecking the stone.
Yes, opals require a very specific skill set to be able to deal with, to be able to set it in jewelry. It is a soft stone. It's not something you wear every day. I am a sucker for opals. It is my birthstone. I have rough pieces. I have set pieces. It's definitely my favorite stone. I know I shouldn't say that about jewelry, but opal has a very special place in my heart.
Yes. I mean, as it should, because it's so beautiful, and to have it as your birthstone is so incredible. And now this green piece, even seeing the color in the raw stone, it's so dark and it's so beautiful. And then once it's polished and it's that vibrant kind of green stone, it's incredible.
So this is all green tourmaline, and this is the classic shape. It usually grows in those really long barrel-like shapes, and it can be very large as well. And green is the most, common color, but this dark green is the most high-end color. It can be very light and a little milky. So this is a really, really nice collector's piece. And then you have it beautifully set in white gold with surrounded by diamonds.
Which everyone loves, a good white gold with diamonds. It's just such a classic and elegant look. And then as we make our way down, seeing the difference in these stones right now is so impressive.
Yeah, so stones, they transform so much going from a mineral specimen into a cut stone. You can see with tanzanite even. You have blue-green tanzanite, which is a very nice, natural-looking stone. But then when you get it cut and formed, you have this beautiful, almost unreal single stone, all set in 18 karat white gold, and it's just the color just comes out so much with it. But you can just see it's so beautiful in its raw state that even when it's set, it's just amazing.
This entire thing that it's set in is so incredible too, because it's just like such a force of nature, and all of these pieces are. And that's the coolest part, is when you come into Lamina, you get to see it in its natural setting, where it would come if it was just found somewhere, to what it can become in the jewelry, which is so cool and such a good learning experience for people who maybe don't know.
The beauty of it is that you can have someone for everyone. A guy can come in and get a raw, natural, massive boulder opal, and then maybe his wife or girlfriend could get a beautiful opal necklace. So we have something kind of for everybody in here, which is the beauty of these pieces.
Elizabeth, if people are interested in coming and learning about all of these incredible pieces, where can they do so, and what are the hours of operation?
So we are located in Solaris Plaza, across the street from the ice skating rink. We have all these big, beautiful windows full of fossils and minerals and jewelry. It's very hard to miss us, and we are open every single day of the week, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Thank you so much for taking the time and chatting with me this morning. Make sure that you come into Lamina Jewelers and you see everything that they have to offer, only because it is breathtaking in here. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Danielle Turner, the Vice President and General Manager of TVA Vail.
And I'm Maddie Evans, host of Good Morning Vail.
We want to thank the Vail Valley for welcoming us back into their homes.
We're committed to bringing you the content you love, produced locally right here in our valley.
That's why we hope you stay tuned all summer long as we bring you expanded editions of Good Morning Vail, Flashback on Vail Valley, The Rise, the TVA Visitors Bureau, and brand new episodes of Colorful Cooking.
And a big thank you to the advertisers who have supported us along the way.
If you'd like to join us on our journey, check us out at tv8vail.com, across all of our social media platforms, or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans, inviting you to watch Good Morning Vail May 16th through the 20th, as we're going to be debuting new segments from our newest show, The Rise. Tune in for a chance to win all of this cool merchandise from our featured band, Dogs in a Pile. It's all happening right here at TV8. Remember, there's more for you on Channel 92.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. This is a live shot of Lion's Head first thing this morning, and that snow is starting to melt very quickly now that we're seeing those warmer temperatures and that sunshine out in full force. And like Mark said, all of that snow runoff is going down into the rivers, which is making them just a little bit scary if you are getting out there to enjoy them. So just be careful by them with your dogs, with your kids, and with yourself, because those water temperatures are nice and cool. Throughout the course of today, we will see that snow continue to melt because those warmer temperatures are still here. 37 degrees around 8 a.m. 59 is the high throughout the course of today. Sunny and breezy. Some strong wind gusts coming through again today, as we've been seeing all week, and we're going to see that continue for the next couple of days. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that sunshine out in full force this morning, but some cloud coverage rolling in later this afternoon and continuing into this evening. Partly cloudy skies by 8 p.m. That high today taking place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. If you are getting out there to travel along that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver in the Front Range are nice and warm. 77 degrees in Denver, beautiful sunshine. 59 in Vail, 63 in Avon, 66 in Eagle. So temperatures both out to the east and to the west of us, just slightly warmer than here in the mountains. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, though, temperatures cooling down. 32 degrees is our overnight low. That sun's still setting later and later until we get to that summer solstice. 8:12 is when it's going down today. Some continued wind throughout the course of tonight as well. Then as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we're going to see those temperatures slowly start to increase. 66 degrees is the high. Sunny and breezy is what we're expecting tomorrow. On Sunday, temperatures reaching up into the 70s. Beautiful sunshine. Mostly sunny skies on Monday. Some increased chances of precipitation on Monday and Tuesday, and we could desperately use that moisture to come our way, and especially as we're getting a little bit closer to fire season, and we'll start talking about that as those temperatures warm up and we start to see that dry weather coming our way. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you need anything, winter sports, bikes, footwear, rentals, they've got it all, so make sure that you go check them out. They're your one-stop shop for all of your outdoor needs. Now we're going to take it over to Mark and see exactly how it is down by the river.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the river. It's warming up just a little bit. That sun's making its way up and over. Hey, real quick, I want to give a shout out to my sister Jess and her husband Tim. They are watching Good Morning Vail on TV8 channel 92 out of Alma today, which is outside of Breckenridge. Alma, the highest town in the United States. I think it's over close to 14,000 feet, 13,000, I think, something like that. Anyways, Sissy, if you're watching, we love you. Let's get together soon and spend some time educating about the river once again. We talked a little bit about before about hypothermia and the 1-10-1 rule. Now I want to kind of shift gears to our furry four-legged friends. We have a lot of dogs around Eagle County, everybody does, and being down by the river is something that most dogs like to be a part of. And the water temperatures at 36, 40 degrees, 45 degrees, it's still going to be more okay for your dog to hop in and swim around a little bit because of the fur they have on their bodies and the protection that they have. But it's more about the big currents that we're seeing now. So 1,200 cubic feet per second, that's pretty big. It's going to increase even more. Places like right here, let me show you again. This is a pretty mellow spot in front of the Weston. So unless your dog's out in that fast current, for the most part right here is going to be fine. But my suggestion, for me, I've got a mini golden doodle. Her name is Moxie. Maybe she's watching the show this morning. I have a life jacket that I use for her when we go out in the boat. This is my little hound jacket. It's kind of fun, right? But you need something like that, especially with the smaller dogs if they end up falling in the river. You need to be able to get them quick because the current can sweep them away. That's the most important part about having your dogs down by the river. It's not so much, once again, the temperatures. It's more about the fast current. And we're going to see these cubic feet per second, these basketballs, so to speak, increasing over the next couple of weeks before they drop significantly once that runoff subsides, which is typically the end of May or that first week of June. And then after that, the rivers get warmer, nice and warm, nice and low, nice and mellow, and then everybody has access to them. And I want to shift now into giving you a quick fly fishing report because right now with the cold water temperatures and the higher water and the off-color water, the fly fishing's a little bit trickier in general, but if you can get a little more creative or go out with a guide, maybe a guide from these guys right here, Minturn Anglers, they can get you on the water and get you on the fish. But if you're going to go fish on your own, if you're kind of getting into it or if you know what's going on right now, there's not a lot of bugs that hatch because the water temperatures need to be at a certain temperature for all those bugs to come off the river. And water temperatures at 36, you're not going to see much happening in terms of bug life. All the bugs that are in the river right now are going to be down in the bottom in the rocks. But once those water temperatures get into the upper 40s, low 50s, that's kind of like the prime water temperature for the bugs to hatch. And that's when the fishing really gets active. And that's going to happen in the next couple of weeks, all the way through the middle to the end of the summer. Fishing right now, you're going to have best luck fishing subsurface with nymphs and emergers, or if you like to fish streamers, fish the streamers. What you're looking for where you want to fish are going to be these calmer areas where the fish are going to hang out, where they're not out in the middle of the fast current. So behind rocks where there's eddies, even down deep, the current is not quite as strong down deep as it is up high. So keep that in mind. There's no need, once again, to charge right into the river. You don't need to be out there at 7 in the morning. Later on in the summer, you want to be out there fishing earlier. But right now, you don't need to be fishing much before 8 or 9 o'clock once those water temperatures tend to warm up just a little bit. And get creative with your fishing options because there's plenty of places to go. The high mountain lakes, the higher altitude and elevation, it's not going to be quite as dirty. Once again, there's not going to be big flows on those. The smaller creeks, Homestake Creek, Piney River, Gore Creek in Vail is flowing pretty fast right now still, but it's pretty clear. It is fishable, but really what it comes down to, once again, is no matter where you go, be safe. Be careful where you're walking. Be aware of where you're walking. With the higher water, the water flows up onto the shoreline more, so where you normally would walk you can't walk anymore, and you have to just know where your placement of your feet is before you actually walk into the river. So that's my fishing report, minturnanglers.com. You can get some more information from there. Give Nick a call today if you want to go fish or if you want to get some more information. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to introduce you to a wonderful lady, and her name is Tegan Davis. She is with the Eagle Valley Library District in the studio on the couch with Maddie. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun & Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
And I'm Kevin Shields, host of Good Morning Vail.
TVA is kicking into high gear this summer, launching some exciting new programming like Flashback on Vail Valley, a nostalgic show taking a look at some old TVA segments.
We're also launching The Rise, a look behind the scenes with local and touring bands.
And don't forget to submit an entry to our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest.
No matter the season, we're here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Remember, you can always catch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
If you're looking for a really fun event to go to this Sunday, well, the Eagle Valley Library District has one that you want to participate in, and I've got Tegan Davis here joining me on the couch. Good morning, Tegan.
Good morning.
I'm so happy to have you here. I feel like I've missed you the last couple of weeks.
I know, you haven't been here.
It's Girls Morning Vail now.
Yeah, fair
Sorry,
enough.
Mark.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate being here.
Thanks for coming. And you guys have been busy with events. Not only have you done some stuff at the Westin, but now you've got a really cool event that really brings the history to life here. And so let's talk about it.
All right, so we have the Eagle Valley History Preservation Award this Sunday, May 17th at 1:30 p.m. at the Eagle Public Library. This is actually our 21st event, but this is, we normally call this Nyman Walker Award, but we changed the name this year to kind of explain what this award was.
Yeah.
And so Eagle County has a ton of history, and we actually have a historical department in the library. And so we work with the Eagle County Historical Preservation Society, and together we put on this event so that we can celebrate those who are helping to preserve Eagle County history.
And you've got a very special brother-sister combination this year for the award, who are really doing the whole thing right now in honor of their grandparents.
Yeah, so we got Kathy McDaniel and Reed Perkins, and they're ancestors of Alpha Bora. So Alpha Bora was a pioneer here in Eagle County, and he had journals, and so they had donated a journal to the Eagle Public Library and Historical Society, and we actually got a grant to digitize this journal because you can't just photocopy it. It's 100 years old. So we got a special machine to digitize it, and then we started to transcribe it because it's nice, tight cursive.
Yes.
And so it's kind of hard to read. And so we're in the process of doing that to all their journals. And so it's just a good peek into Eagle County history, like 100 years ago, and what life was like and what they got up to. So it's really fascinating. It's really interesting to read because, you know, it's a journal, so there's like, oh, you know, the cows and stuff. But then there's like, oh, this is, you know, this happened to this person. And so it's really fun to like take a peek back in time.
Well, and reading it, it's like going back in time. I feel like when I read a book, I get so immersed in the book look and I'm like, I'm there. I know exactly what the street corner that you're describing looks like. And so how cool that it's right here in our own community.
You can do it here.
And then they're like talking about things and you're like, I know where that is.
Exactly. And then he has photographs, so you can go and look at the photographs. Wow. So it's super fun, and it's really good. It's a great event to kind of honor the preservation of our history, so that we keep that a part of our local knowledge.
Which is so incredible, and it's so cool that you guys get all of these efforts to bring this part of the history back to life, especially now that like people have some downtime and everyone's just kind of like exploring. And one of my favorite sayings is, you don't know where you're going unless you know where you've been. So as a community, like it's so cool that we get to take this flashback in time and just, even if it's the little day-to-day life details of what it was like in Eagle County a long time ago. It's so cool to see it and hear it.
It's super fascinating, and it's really fun to explore. And the whole point of digitizing and getting our materials online is so that you can enjoy these at your home or anywhere in the world. So we're trying to bring the Eagle County to the world with our preservation. So we're really excited to be honoring Kathy McDaniel and Reed Perkins this Sunday.
I'm excited for you guys. And so do people need to register for this event?
They do not, but we do encourage showing up a little bit early so that you can get your seat. We'll have some goodies, and we also have a special presentation, and it's going to be about Colorado women's fight for suffrage, so fight for the right to vote.
Oh man, that's a great topic, and especially right now as all of the madness in the world is unfolding, and there's so many things happening constantly, and we're just like in a constant battle for these rights that we've fought for so long ago, and now we're right back into the same place saying like, we're here and our voices need to be heard. And so what a cool way to bring the history to life again and make it relevant to what's happening in modern day.
I think it's actually really timely. We didn't, we were going through speakers because it's not just an award. We also try to have an engaging program as well. And so we have Dr. Goldstein coming in, and she's going to be talking about Colorado's women's right to suffrage, which is really important. It's our right to vote, and these women fought for it so that, come November, you and I can vote. So I think it's really important to kind of, go back to the struggle and what it took so that you and I today can go and fill out a ballot.
Which is so important. Everyone needs to be voting.
Yeah, please vote.
Right, especially right now. Just like take the time. It takes maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, I love Colorado because you get 3 weeks, and so you get to study the amendments. You can like study what is going on, and then also take a look at judges, take a look at all sorts of things. And I really appreciate having that time to kind of put thought into my voting.
Which the other thing I love is we have so many great resources.
We do.
Like the library.
Thank you.
That if you do need to study or you have questions, you guys have access to the internet. You have access to so many great resources that people can really be fully informed before they make that decision and submit their ballot.
We hope so. And if we don't have it, we'll try to get it for you. So we do cooperate with other libraries across the country. So if you need something, we'll try to get it for you.
Which is incredible. And you guys offer so many things besides these programs that you roll out and allowing people to take this like flashback in history here in Eagle County. You also have things for kids to help their brains grow. We talk about the STEM program a lot.
I should bring in some show and tell next time.
Yes, you should. Next week's show and tell.
All right.
I'm all here for it. But my mom just called me and she was like, your little brothers heard about STEM through us doing an interview, you and I.
That's awesome.
And now they do the STEM program in Utah.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's so much fun.
So even though you can't inspire them here in Eagle County.
Yeah, inspired them in Utah. See, that's all. Yeah.
You're inspiring people with all of the activities that you bring to our community.
Good. And then when they come visit, they can come check out our stuff too. So that'll be awesome.
And so for people who don't know about the STEM program, or maybe they're looking for that time where they like need their kids to have something to do when school is out, because we're getting so close.
We have a huge program for school, as well as summertime. So it's actually our biggest programming, and it's called the Summer Learning Program, and it's for kids, teens, and adults, and it will kick off in June. We have performers, we have prizes, we have activities, so you can come in and you get prizes for reading, even adults, so you can get prizes for reading. We don't leave the adults out, and it's just a really good, fun time at the library during the summer.
I mean, I made a goal to read 6 books over the summer.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, and it depends on when I start my summer count because I'm 2 books in the last month.
Oh.
So.
Just add them in.
Yeah. We'll either say those are part of the 6 or we'll start 6. June 1st.
June 1st. Ooh, that's an ambitious goal. I love it.
I know.
You can do it, though.
Right.
You can do it. And then I'll give you the summer reading log, and you can fill it out, and you can get some prizes.
Yes!
You already had a goal, so might as well get prizes along with it.
Right. And so if people are interested in learning more about this, can they just go to your website to find out information?
evld.org, or they can go to our libraries, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum.
Tegan, thank you so much for coming in and giving us all of this great information and bringing the history of Eagle County to life in such a magical way.
We're excited. Thank you.
I'm excited. Like I said, you don't know where you're going if you don't know where you've been. And as a county,
yes,
it's
look
incredible.
In the past, yeah.
Yeah. Again, thank you so much for joining us on the couch. Make sure that if you are just out and about this Sunday, you go to the Eagle Library at 1:30 p.m. Get there a little bit early so you can get your seat, but that way you can be part of all of the historical fun that's taking place because they've got some great topics that they're covering. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Regardless of the season, TVA is here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay for Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller. We're bringing you lifestyle and news with Daily Flash, The Tech Show, Jet Set, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave during our afternoon sports block from 4 to 7 p.m. daily. Find us every day, all day, on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or streaming live at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on 92.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I invite you to join us here at our library to find materials in multiple formats, fiction, nonfiction, children's, periodicals. There's a plethora of materials here for you. The way you get that is through your library card. If you are visiting, living, working in the Vail Valley, you are welcome to have a library card. Simply come in with your photo ID and we will serve you and allow us to transform you at Vail Public Library.
Good morning, Vail.
From taking a step in history to relaxing, we've got it all here on Good Morning Vail this morning. And Simply Massage is a great place for you to go and just relieve that tension. And we've got the expert in this space, Stephanie Whitmarsh, joining me on the couch this morning. And I'm excited to just hear her giggle, maybe. Started it. Good morning, Stephanie.
There it goes. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I am wonderful. It is kind of slow season.
Right.
And we are still gearing up, making sure that we're taking care of our locals and reminding everybody of all the things that we need to be thinking about as we transition into summer. We've got gardening going on, lots of people coming in with their lower backs hurting, not reaching the correct ways, trying to reach outside of our area, and there's a lot of things going on. So reminding everybody not just to drink water, not just to wear a hat, not just to wear sunscreen, not just to make sure you're wearing long sleeves when you're out in the sun, but how you're moving your body, how you're bending, how you're reaching, how you're utilizing the muscles that you have and making sure that you're not hurting yourself.
Yes, that is really important. All of it. And especially as people are starting to get back into like mountain biking, the trails are dry enough. And that's one of those sports that's really intense because if you take one fall, oh man, ouch.
And not all those trails are dry. So you're definitely hitting some puddles. You're definitely not being able to see exactly what's underneath you and getting out there, going over the handlebars, and even just, you know, as simplistic as I watched somebody at the stoplight in Edwards and they went to go push down on the pedal, completely missed the pedal and just kind of jammed their other leg, and you could just see that they were in pain. They didn't like scrape anything, but you could tell that they kind of twerked something in the hips and it didn't feel very good. So just that reminder, take your time, get your bodies back into the right groove, and making sure that if you do have something wrong, go ahead, give yourself 48 hours after you actually have an injury, 72 after you have anything that bruises. But come in, let us take care of you. Let's get some CBD. We've got magnesium. Both products are great for the muscles. They are wonderful for tension and so forth. Come in and see us.
And you guys offer so many different massages that it doesn't matter where you are struggling along your journey. You guys have something for everyone. So you can do the cupping, you can do deep tissue, you can do Swedish, you can do neuromuscular.
Yes, we have experts in neuromuscular. We have experts in myofascial release, lymphatic drainage. A lot of people don't realize that lymphatic drainage can really help with some of the allergens that are going on, all the toxicities. Everything was underneath the snow. Now it has been thrown up in the air. The rain came and slammed it down on our cars. We still have a lot of pollen and stuff in the air. So there's different things that we can help you with and try to get you feeling better and get you out there so you can enjoy the beautiful sunshine.
Pollen situation's only going to get worse. I hate to be the one to say it, but as soon as things start growing and flourishing again, we're going to have that nice yellow coat on everything. And so I didn't know that you could get help with allergies by draining your lymphatic system through a massage. I learn something new every time you sit on the couch with me, and I'm always like, haha, neuromuscular massage. Look, I know. And then you hit me with this.
Bam! Gotta hit you with something. Well, there's something out there for everybody. Massage is such a very wide realm. There are so many things involved, and you can find somebody to be able to help you with whatever is ailing you. I've had people that come in after post-surgery, obviously getting a doctor's permission, come in and get lymphatic drainage to help them get rid of the toxins in their bodies. I've had many people who have gone and they're getting their PT and they're getting all the things that they need. And then after PT, yes, they're not doing those exercises they should be keeping up with. And then I've got specialists that actually can help you open up the shoulder and remind your body, remind you, hey, I need to be standing with my shoulders back. I need to be making sure that, you know, I'm doing these properly. It's all that full body balance.
The call out on the shoulder thing, it's accurate.
We like calling you out all the time.
I live for the call out, really.
I think people call me out all the time. I'm always crossing my legs. I'm trying not to. It's really hard because I'm used to just kind of sitting how I want to. But it's that reminder, making sure that we're taking care of our bodies, not reaching outside of our H factor, which is going between our knees and not going to the outside. So many little things that we can do on a daily basis. That reminders of when we get on somebody's table and they get into your shoulder or they get into your hip and you're like, that stretch, I need to be doing that stretch before I get on the mountain bike. It's different than getting on skis or on a snowboard.
It 100% is. You are activating different muscles and you're going from skiing and snowboarding to a whole different group of muscles to stay in shape throughout the summer. And so it is important that people take that time and just really that self-care, whether it's for your body or whether it's for your mind. I feel like coming in to see you guys at Simply Massage, there's always something that you can benefit from.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And going with, mind, body, and soul with the whole entire realm, it's just making sure that everyone knows that it's not greed, it's not anything other than self-care and making sure that you're able to do your job well. Whether you're cooking for 500 people every night at one of our 5-star restaurants, or you're walking dogs because, oh my gosh, that's a big business here. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You need to take care of yourself. You need to make sure that you're drinking water, getting plenty of sleep, and having fun. That's important too. And then making sure you're getting that self-love with whatever modality it is that your body needs.
And so if people are interested in coming in to see you guys to maybe help them relieve some shoulder pressure or to help them if they've tweaked their leg on their bike recently, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you?
Well, of course, always calling our front desk people. They're absolutely amazing. They know what it is that they can fit you with the right people, or just go to simplymassage.com. Go ahead and book online there. We love to take care of you, and we can't wait to see you.
Stephanie, thank you so much for coming in this morning, giving us all this great information and chatting with us about the importance of taking care of your body.
Always.
We love having you. Thank you again for coming in.
Thank you very much, Maddie.
Make sure that you go to Simply Massage website, you check out all of the list of options that they have available, and then you just give them a call and you book a massage to take care of yourself, especially during the off season, because mind, body, soul, it all needs that love. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got just a little Good Morning Vail left.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Finally, the vacation home you've dreamed of. This property features 8 luxurious bedrooms, an indoor pool and hot tub, and is minutes from Heavenly Resort. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. The master overlooks the mountains and beautiful Lake Tahoe. Pour yourself a nightcap and cozy up by the enchanting double-sided fireplace. I'm here with Erica from Yummy Fixins. Tell us a little bit about your business.
We provide an in-home cooking service for all occasions. We work with our clients to customize menus using local and fresh ingredients and provide amazing customer service.
Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what 5-star hotels can provide with our concierge services. End your day in one of the best features of this home, the indoor swimming pool and hot tub. This estate has everything you need for the ultimate vacation escape. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
And I'm Brigham Harris.
Are you looking for high school and local sports recreational coverage? We've got you covered on the Scoreboard.
Tune in Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m.
You can find it all on Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or at thescoreboardnation.com.
We'll see you there.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
From the Eagle River, right here at Nottingham Lake. I gave you education about the river and the flows and the temperatures. A good option if you want to be near the water right now, if you want to fish a little bit, if you want to maybe do some stand-up paddling. I saw 2 guys loading their sups back into their cars. They must have been out here paddling earlier. This is a great option for people kind of just getting in to the water scene for the summertime. Water temps here are cold, not quite as cold as the river, but it's also, there's no current here, so it's pretty mellow. Dogs are great here, and you can go poke around in your kayak and a canoe and your stand-up paddle boards. They turn Nottingham. They have got a pile of sand over there ready to lay it out onto the beach. They got a beach area. This is a real popular spot in the summertime, and it's going to be a nice one to be here over this weekend. as we're going to have some nice weather. It was nice to see Tegan in the studio, talk to Stephanie. I heard her in my ear talking about the H position and all this great information for y'all as we make our way into our summer activities. Take care of yourself, take care of your mind, take care of your body, and get out and enjoy the beautiful sunshine we're going to have here all weekend, whether you're going biking or if you're going to go fishing or playing some golf or going hiking. Plenty of things to do around Eagle County all weekend long and pretty much every day of the year. And I think Maddie, my hostess with the mostest in the studio, she will attest to that also. So everybody, I'm going to sign off. We're going to go back to Maddie in the studio, but have a great weekend. Maddie, back to you.
Thank you so much, Mark. Your office this morning looked absolutely incredible as you were soaking up that sunshine, and you look great next to that lake. Maybe you should just pull out a fishing pole, enjoy yourself for a little bit. We want to thank everyone for tuning in today. Make sure that you do check out all of the activities happening around the valley. You can go down to Eagle today for an art walk, which is going to be really fun, and David Matt Vans is going to be there showing off their newest edition van. And now there's some sneak peeks happening on their social media, but really excited about what they've got coming down the pipeline. We've had a great week here at TV8, and we cannot wait to show you what we've got in store for you next week. It's going to be a really fun time to tune in and see all of the happenings, but we want to thank you again for tuning in today. Make sure that you go to Vail's website at discovervail.com for some more information on the activities taking place up there, and you can go to beavercreek.com/events to mark your calendars for the events happening up there as well. Now, we do want to take a minute to talk about some things that have happened on the show, because I don't know if you guys have been tuning in all week, but we had Maple Syrup on the show, the world's cutest little puppy, 6 months old, needs a home. She became available for adoption yesterday. So if you're looking to add a furry friend to your family, make sure that you check out the Eagle County Animal Shelter, as they've got some great little buddies that need to come home. And this little one needs the most perfect family to love her for forever. And we'll get an update on her as soon as she gets adopted. That way we can tell all of you the happy success story, because we all live for those perfect little moments. You can also go over to Homestake Peak and enjoy their presentation, their performance of Frozen for the next couple of days. So make sure that you check that out. You can go online to buy tickets. Thank you so much for tuning into this Friday edition of Good Morning Vail. We can't wait to see you on Monday. Get out there, have a great weekend, and like Mark said, soak up that sunshine, but don't forget your sunscreen, because it happens so quickly here that you'll get nice and sunburned. But get out there, have a great Friday, everyone, and we can't wait to see you on Monday.
See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. Get up, get ready to start.
See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Get up, get ready to start.
Love the Good Morning Vail jingle. We want to hear you sing it. Enter our Good Morning Vail Sing the